Tip number 262 from the book 501 Contractor Tips Dealing with 3-Day Notices. I'm a licensed contractor in the state of California, and for almost as long as I've been doing business, we've had to provide our customers with a notice that it's a notice of cancellation, giving them 3 days after they've signed a binding contract to cancel the contract. And this is basically something that you should do even if you don't have 3-day notices in your state or area. And just to kind of give your clients a cool-off period. I've worked for a few people who, you know, you're working for them and they're like, I shouldn't have done this. I don't have the money. I really didn't need this, you know, and stuff like that. And you feel horrible. And I'm not saying everybody's going to feel horrible. I did, you know. But a 3-day notice basically gives them the right to cancel. So I would suggest not doing any work until the 3-day period has passed. Another thing, most of the time these are business days. If you sign a contract on a Friday, Saturdays and Sundays do not count. The 3-day notice would be binding until Wednesday. So I'm guessing it would be binding. You know, you could count Friday and then Monday and Tuesday. I wouldn't do that. I would go the full 3 days after you've signed the contract. So to give you an idea, if you sign a contract on Monday, I would give them Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You could start work on Friday, or start ordering materials on Friday. Can they sign a waiver? I don't know. I've never heard anything about that. Obviously, plumbing, if you're a plumber, you have an emergency situation, that's going to be different. But I really don't know what's involved in that. So if you do not have a 3-day notice in your state or area where your business is, wouldn't be a bad idea to provide your clients with a cool-off period if you can. If it's an emergency, I understand, totally different. But if you are building a room addition, let's say, tell them that you're going to, you know, you sign the contract, you know, I'll start working on the plans, and maybe you don't. You start working on the plans, or explain yourself to them, better yet, you know, and, you know, tell them that, hey, I just want to make sure you want to do this. And if they say, no, absolutely not, we're not changing our mind, and you don't have a 3-day notice in your area, knock yourself out. The state of California or these other places do, I wouldn't start on anything. I wouldn't start on anything at all, especially a big project, until that period has passed.